God dang, that's fast!
All right, let me shoot across. I guess this guy's going slow for us. Let's get across and out of his way. Dude, look how fast this thing takes off.
Yeah, that's like 0 to 60, dude.
Dude, this thing is incredible compared to my previous two kayaks. Holy man.
Yeah, this isn't bad. I just
All right, y'all, see how shallow it is right here? Oh, let me see if I can get, it's really shallow. But anyway, what's this? I can do full on pedal strokes right here. Super shallow water with these regular size fins. I do not need turbo fins to get up to really fast speed. The regular size fins are ridiculously fast, plus they let me do full pedal strokes in really shallow water.
God dang, that's fast!
I'm gonna turn around and come back. Get ready. Now I'm going with the tide. Cool. Woo. Man, that was fast. Yeah, this thing gets going ridiculously fast.
Hey y'all, it's Yaksquatch Fishing. Just wanted to close out this review of my new Hobie Lynx. As you'll probably guessed from the actual video, no, the Hobie Lynx is not trash. It is a fantastic little kayak slash paddleboard. I had a lot of fun that day. That was my first day out in it, and it really impressed me with how lightweight it is, how responsive it is on the water. A lot of good things. It's really stable. As I don't know if you all noticed in one of the clips, I had a bit of a boat wake coming at me. I mean, we were out on the intercoastal, so there was a lot of boat traffic all day long, and there were a couple different times where I was standing up in it and going over boat wakes, and it was just fine. It felt very, very stable compared to the Hobie Compass and the Hobie Outback that I used to own. Both were very, very stable as well. And this is just even more so. And one thing that I really, really noticed in comparison with those other kayaks, also compared to pro anglers that I've tried as well, is just the acceleration with this kayak, because the hull is so light. I mean, it really only takes me a couple of foot pedal strokes and I'm at just about full speed. If y'all saw from a couple of those videos, there's that one clip in particular where we went to shoot across the intercoastal where I turned and made like 5 foot pedal strokes, and I was pretty much at full speed going across it. So it is a really good kayak. Now it is a kind of a specialized kayak, I think, at least so far. I mean, I have to spend some more time with it, but it's definitely not going to be the sort of thing that you load a whole lot of gear on the way you can with an Outback or a Pro Angler, and bring like 6, 8, or even 12 fishing rods with you and have a ton of fishing gear. But it does still, because it is a little bit wider than my Compass, and actually a little bit wider, I think maybe an inch or two wider than the Outback, and it has a more open floor plan or deck plan. I was really surprised at just how much gear I put on it, and I probably loaded more than most Lynx owners would typically do, because I had a hard igloo cooler, I had that milk crate, I had a bunch of other stuff all over it, as y'all can saw from the video, as well as from the rigging and walkthrough video that I posted. I'll put a link to that video in the description here, but that one should have gone live on my channel before this video. But anyway, just some final thoughts on the kayak. I really enjoyed it, really liked it. Back when I first got into Hobies, my Compass was my first Hobie kayak, and that was my favorite kayak ever. And then, I don't know, 4 or 5 years later, I bought that Outback, which then became my new favorite kayak. But then after a few years, the Compass kind of started to reclaim its original spot as being a favorite, because it was a little bit lighter of a hull, and a little bit quicker on the water than the Outback. So much so that I actually, last year when I decided to put my kayaks up for sale, I ended up selling the Outback first, and I kept the Compass a bit longer before I finally decided to sell the Compass, and then buy the Lynx. And so now the Lynx is definitely my favorite, compared to Compass, Outback, as well as Pro Anglers I've tried. I have tried an old model Revolution 13-footer, but that was, gosh, that was over 10 years ago, maybe coming up on close to 15 years ago. So I'm sure the design for the Revolution has changed. But compared to the old model Revolution as well, I like the Lynx quite a bit more. And I think in really shallow water, it's going to shine. It also took those boat wakes extremely well. So I have plans. My next trip out, I am assuming the weather cooperates, I'm going to launch on Cocoa Beach and cruise out past the surf off the beach over in Cocoa. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works out. If not, I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities this summer. So hopefully this was useful for anybody who's considering a Lynx, or any of the other Hobie kayaks as well. See you all on the water next time.